Alright, so if you guys don't know what Plasti Dip is, it's pretty much like a peelable like wrap, or not wrap, but like a peelable paint looking kind of solvent. So what you do is you kind of just spray it off. You spray it on the surface, and then if you want, you can just peel it off later. Yeah, that's pretty much what Plasti Dip is. They come in all sorts of colors: green, red, blue, black, white, gray, gloss, all that type of stuff. So just for today and just for this mod, we're just going to be using black. Alright, so now that the surface, or now that the grill is clean, what you're going to want to do, well, what I do is I'm going to tape off or cover the outside portions of the grill and pretty much the inner portions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this part of the grill and pretty much the outer part as well, and then leave the chrome piece exposed, just so I don't have to kind of peel it off later, and then if there are flakes, I don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is just pretty much take off the piece of paper, and then that just reveals the spot that I dipped. So yeah, what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use like old junk mail that I don't really need anymore.
A few moments later.
Alright, so now that the whole, pretty much everything outside of the chrome piece is isolated, so the only thing you really have to do now is cover the middle piece. So I'm going to get some old mail that I don't really need anymore, like I said, cover this, and then what I'm going to do as extra precaution is place papers all around the blue tape. So pretty much just flare it out so nothing gets on the actual bumper, nothing gets on the hood or the headlights or anything, just so you know that you're covered.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I decided to just tape the whole middle piece instead of placing like envelopes and paper on there, just because the surface of this was just so weird, and the grill piece was just like, yeah, I didn't want to deal with it. So if you do have an opportunity to get the black chrome piece replaced for your grill, definitely buy it. Unless you're like a DIY type of person and you really like to get, like, you like the process of transforming a chrome grill to look like a black one or whatever color you want, you could do that too. But if you just want it black and you do have the opportunity to get it, honestly, I suggest just to get it, dude. Prepping it is just a pain. But now, since the middle piece is done, let's get to placing all of the papers around. Alright man, so check out my prep job, my just in case method. It's very unorthodox, so very, very, very unorthodox, but I pretty much got every single inch covered, so just in case anything tends to get through the cracks, I pretty much got it covered. We should be good to go. What I'm going to do one more time, I'm just going to clean it off with the Meguiar's just to get all the fingerprints that I got on there, any speck of dust, dirt that might have gone on there when I was prepping. Clean that first, and then we'll get to dipping. So one thing that I want to recommend is definitely shake these before you start dipping. If you do have an extra person or two, have one person prep like I just did while the other person just shakes these. The reason for shaking them is to get a good consistency so you don't have any like spurts when you are spraying, or else you're just gonna like spray and then it's just gonna stop, and then you're gonna spray and then it's gonna stop, or you might have bubbles and all that stuff. So that's something you don't want. So that's one thing I do recommend to you guys if you guys are doing this. Okay, so one thing when dealing with PlastiDip is it is gonna smell. So one thing you're gonna want to do is get a mask. I'm using my coronavirus mask, you know, just normal mask. If you do have one of those paint masks, I definitely recommend using those too, because those definitely get the smell out. And then if you are working in the garage, definitely give a crack to the garage so you can let the smell air out. I did recommend getting a cardboard. The reason for the cardboard is to kind of test the spray before you actually spray it on. We did a couple test ones, and it looks like the can is pretty good. So you want to do that before you actually start spraying. Alright, so now that I finished cleaning it one last time, let's go ahead and start spraying. I'm actually going to start off with 4 coats. I'm going to do 3 to 4 coats depending on how it looks like. And then when it comes to the gloss, we're going to do about 1 to 2 coats. One coat down, we're gonna wait like 15 to 20 minutes and then we're gonna hit it with the second coat. Alright, 10 minutes is up. Let's go ahead and hit it with the second coat. Second coat down. Let's wait 10 minutes and then let's hit it with the third one. Another 10 minutes down. Let's get the third coat on. Third one down, 1 more to go. We were originally going to do 4 coats, but me and my brother agree that it is pretty thick enough, so we're just going to leave it at 3. And then we're actually just going to hit it with the glossifier right now, so it doesn't have that matte look. And we're going to do about 2 coats. So we're going to see how it looks like in the first one, and then if we need another one, we'll do 2, but we're going to aim for 2. Alright, so we're going to wait 5 minutes, and then we're going to hit it with another one. So it looks pretty good. We're going to apply 1 more coat of the glossifier. And then that should be it. And then we'll show you guys how it looks. That should be it for the last coat. Let's let it sit for like 5 minutes and then we'll see how it looks. Alright, so we finished off all the coats. We waited to let it dry. I'm going to start taking off the paper one by one. I'm not going to take the ones close off the paint just yet. So I'm just going to let it sit for a bit and then should be good to go. One thing too, you might want to be careful when taking off all the paper and the tape, because you don't want to accidentally peel off the dip that you were originally dipping. Alright, so finally finished. All the tape is off. Honestly, I haven't done PlastiDip in a while, but one thing I do have to say is that prepping is the most important part of PlastiDip. It doesn't matter if you're the best PlastiDipper in the world, if you don't prep it correctly, it's not going to come out how you want it. So I'm going to show you guys. Honestly, I have mixed feelings right now. It's like I like it, but I don't like it. So from afar, it looks really good. Like you can't even tell there's really any like chrome pieces sticking out. But if you look very, very closely at like the corners of the chrome parts, you can kind of see it peeling back a little bit. So which is why I say that prepping is the most important piece of using PlastiDip. I don't know, I'll probably run with it for a few weeks. I'll see how it turns out. But as of right now, I'm kind of like leaning on the fence. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you like the black, or should I go back to chrome? Alright man, so that's going to do it for today's video. If you like how the PlastiDip turned out on the grill, give this video a big thumbs up and let me know if I should keep it. Like, should I go back to chrome? Should I keep it black? Let me know in the comment section down below, because right now I'm kind of on the fence. I'm like, I like it, but I don't like it. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, subscribe to the channel down below, because we will be doing more stuff with my car as well as other Lexuses like my brother's IS250 and maybe even some other cars in the future. So if you guys enjoyed that, subscribe to the channel down below. And thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are staying safe, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.